Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, and we are going to learn about Valentine's Day. So our essential question, how can identifying key details help you retell the story? So our daily objective, I can sequence events from the story by using information from the book. Oh, this is such a good story. It's all about Valentine's Day, and it says click the picture below to listen to Froggy's first kiss. Let's see, is the link gonna work? Of course it's not. Froggy's first kiss. Let's see. Come on. You got it. I got it.
Quality writing makes your schoolwork better and helps you stand out in the process.
Here we go.
You're just in time for it, Lori. Click that subscribe button for more. Froggy's First Kiss by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkowitz. It was the week before Valentine's Day, and for Froggy, Valentine's Day meant candy, but it also meant love. At school, Froggy's mind wandered. "Froggy!" cried his teacher, Miss Witherspoon. "What?" "Kindly pay attention, dear." And that's when he saw the prettiest girl frog in the world, the new girl in class. Her name was Frogolina, and when she smiled at him, his insides got all soft and wiggly, like he'd had caterpillars for breakfast. "Froggy!" called the teacher. "What?" "Your eyes should be on your work, dear. It's not polite to stare." "Oops," said Froggy. At recess, Frogolina smiled at him through the monkey bars. He was hanging upside down, and when he saw her, he fell smack on his head. Bonk! At lunch, Frogolina sat beside him. She smiled and opened her lunchbox. "I have a treat for you, Froggy. Close your eyes." And she gave him a big, juicy apple. After lunch, Froggy and Frogolina played tetherball together. Frogolina wound up, socked the ball, and Froggy was so busy gazing into her eyes, the ball hit him in the head, bonk, and knocked him down. At lunch the next day, Frogolina smiled and opened her lunchbox. "I have a goodie for you, Froggy. Close your eyes." And she gave him a cookie shaped like a heart. That afternoon, Froggy and his class made valentines. They cut hearts out of paper, some big, some little, some red, some pink. And on just one, Froggy wrote, "I love you." He didn't want any of his classmates to see, especially Frogolina, so he worked under his desk. "Froggy!" called Miss Witherspoon. "What?" "Please work at your seat, dear, and don't make such a mess." When Froggy stood up, he hit his head on the desk, bonk, and everybody laughed, especially Frogolina. At lunch the next day, Frogolina sat beside him again. She smiled and opened her lunchbox. "I have a surprise for you, Froggy. Close your eyes." And what do you think she gave him? A big, juicy kiss, smack on his cheek. "Blah!" sputtered Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Froggy grabbed his lunchbox and flopped away. Flop, flop, flop. His tummy felt so weird he couldn't eat his lunch, not even dessert. On the bus home after school, everybody teased him, even Max, his best friend. They sang, "Froggy has a girlfriend, Froggy has a girlfriend." "No, I don't," cried Froggy. When the bus stopped, he flopped all the way home. Flop, flop, flop. But his heart felt heavy. Was it love? Was it hunger? Was it his backpack filled with Valentine cards? "What did you do at school today, Froggy?" asked his mother. "We made valentines," said Froggy. "Did you make one for someone special?" Froggy turned almost purple and flopped into his room. Flop, flop, flop. But the next morning, on Valentine's Day, Froggy served his mother breakfast in bed and said, "Mom, that special someone is you." And he gave his mother the big red heart with the "I love you." And his mother gave Froggy a whole bunch of kisses, candy kisses. Thanks for joining me today. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel.
Okay, so it is your turn. It says complete the worksheet after reading Froggy's first kiss. Think about the important events and details after you have read. So today we have a beginning, middle, and end worksheet. If you watched and listened to that story, you should be able to easily tell me a quick 2 sentences about what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened in the end. You are writing your answers on these blanks. You can write it on a separate sheet of paper, or you can write directly on the slide. Remember, if you write on the slide, please make sure it is neat so we can read it. And last but not least, you have a higher order thinking question. You can either write it on a sheet of paper and upload, or you can record directly on the slide. Your question says, what do you think about when someone mentions Valentine's Day? So if somebody says, "Oh, it's almost Valentine's Day," what goes through your head? What are you thinking? Today's activity is simple and easy. You have a beginning, middle, and end, and a